Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to your How Does Your Love Interest Currently Feel About You tarot reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you're doing well, feeling blessed, and feeling safe because you are. So let's go ahead and get started. How is your love interest currently feeling about you? We're going to take the card that flips over, okay? How does your love interest currently feel about you? First card that flips over is reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Your love interest is currently in a state of reflection, which is good. When we reflect is when we see what needs to be seen, right? So let's look some more. How is your love interest currently feeling about you? Tell us more about their feelings and emotions. You have the Four of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups. How is your love interest currently feeling about you? Let's dive a bit deeper. Let's start with the Four of Cups. Four of Cups represents feelings of rejection, loneliness, feeling left out, and simply feeling unfulfilled. Ten of Pentacles. There's a little bit of, is this shame that I'm feeling? As if this person feels like they shouldn't be feeling this way. They shouldn't be feeling down and sad and unhappy because they have so much material success. This person, I feel, is successful materially, but they are not successful in their personal life, like when it comes to love. So perhaps their work life, in their work life, they're successful. In their finances, they're successful. But in their romantic life, they are not successful. And so as much as they have all of these nice things around them, like nice possessions around them, that emotional unfulfillment is still lingering. And they feel bad about it because they're like, well, I shouldn't feel bad. You know, I have all of these nice things around me, right? Like, I shouldn't be sad. I should be grateful for life. You know, it's sort of like when people don't expect rich people to have problems because they'll be like, oh, what problems do you have? You have all that money, you know, you're financially well off, you know, you should be happy, you should be grateful. But the truth is, money doesn't buy happiness. And this is an individual who really feels dissatisfied because they want love. They want true love and they don't have it yet. And there's a bit of a guilt. There's a bit of shame that they're carrying because they've been made to feel as if they shouldn't have problems, as if they shouldn't have anything to cry about. But the truth is, whether you're rich or poor, we're all human beings. We all have a heart. We all have feelings and emotions, and we all have emotional needs. And when those emotional needs are not met, it creates a feeling of dissatisfaction. It's just pure human nature. It has nothing to do with money. And so, yeah, with the Four of Cups, I mean, they're unfulfilled on an emotional level. And I actually see that this person is pretty crazy about you with the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. The Knight of Wands represents someone who's on a passionate pursuit. This person's very ambitious to be with you. They like you. They're very physically attracted to you. But I do also see here that you are their weakness. You are their soft spot. And they hide that. They hide that from you. I'm seeing a lot about this person. I can really feel their energy. There's a bit of like a shyness there to this individual where it's like, I think sometimes love makes them feel exposed, like vulnerable. And I don't think they like that feeling or they're used to that feeling. I think this person's used to being sort of shielded by their material life. You're one of those people who would just look right into their soul and You would see past their, their superficial is what it is. You would see past the material things that they have. You would see past that facade that they put on, and you would just look at them for who they are. And that makes them feel very much exposed and almost like naked, right? Because you're not blinded by the superficial things in their life. You're looking at them as a person. And so they can't use any of the material things that they have to cover themselves, to, shield or disguise themselves from you. You're not blinded by materialism. And you're just that one person in their life who is just so authentic and genuine, and they love it, but sometimes they feel very much vulnerable with you. And that's that kind of shyness that I'm picking up on from their energy. This person likes you a lot, on a very genuine level as well. I'm looking here at the Ten of Pentacles, and I do see that this person does very well for themselves. The Ten of Pentacles can represent generational wealth, family wealth, business empires. It's pretty much your long-term security and stability. So this person has more than enough on a material level. Of course, money isn't a worry. It's not a problem for them, but they are still a person just like you and I who has emotional needs. And they want you. I feel like this is a person who wants you, and they wish that they could be transparent enough to just tell you, like, look, I want to be with you. I want to be close to you. I want to spend time with you. I want to get to know you some more. I want you close is what this person really wants to say. I do see a little bit of pride. I don't feel like this person is a prideful individual, but I feel like there are people around them who make them prideful. There are people around them who treat this person as if they're not a person, like they sort of boost their ego. Certain people around this individual stroke this person's ego, and they have such high expectations of your person that there are times where your person, when they do have these, human feelings, humanistic feelings, they feel as if they can't express it. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say this person misses you, and they're yearning to be with you. They feel like they can't really express that amongst their peers, because one of their peers, like the people around them, would say, oh, why are you missing a woman? Why are you missing a man when you have bigger things, to worry about? You have it all. You're successful. You don't need that person. Like, the pride really doesn't come from your person, but it comes from the people around them and their unrealistic expectations that they have of your, person. So that's what they struggle with. That's what they struggle with. It could even be that this is an element of being peer pressured. Feeling the need to be a certain way due to the expectations that people have in your life. It's like people see this person as so high and mighty because of their success, that sometimes this person shies away from just being a regular person, being a human being and expressing how they truly feel. Yeah, it could be that it's time for this person to start living their life for themselves and not for people, and stop worrying about what people will think and what people's expectations will be. Let's go ahead and look at the Nine of Cups. You have the Ten of Swords. You have the Eight of Wands. You have the Hangman. So the Knight of Cups is all about your emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. The truth is this person is currently dissatisfied because you are their emotional fulfillment, but they don't have you. So this person is unfulfilled. What will fulfill them is you. What will make them happy and satisfied is you. Not money, not material things, not luxury things. It's you. It's a person, you know? And a person can't be bought. A person can't be purchased like an item. So there's no way that they will be able to obtain you, right? There's no way that they will be able to have you as their lover unless they approach you in a genuine way, not in a materialistic way. Money can't buy love. Money can't buy happiness, at least permanent happiness. I feel like money can give you temporary happiness, you know, but not long-term happiness. At least not when it comes to your emotional happiness. And so how can they obtain you as their lover? You're the one thing that they cannot afford. The only way they can afford you is by their love, not by their money. So in clarity of the Nine of Cups, you have the Ten of Swords. In a way, this person sees you as unattainable, excuse me. They see you as unattainable, which is why you have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords represents a betrayal, feeling backstabbed, feeling like you, like they just can't get you. They can't have you. They can, but not in a materialistic way. In clarity of the Knight of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands and the Hangman. This person can, and what I'm seeing about you is you are very open-hearted. You're open to giving and receiving love. You're even showing up as the Ace of Cups. You're full of love. You may even be seeing this person as an opportunity for new love, true love. This person can reach out to you anytime. They know where to find you. The Eight of Wands, that's them taking action towards you. I actually feel like you are wanting this person. I don't want to say you're waiting for them. Many of you, maybe you've been waiting and now you're done waiting. But I feel like you would like this person to come forward. They would have to make the initiative. Because you're not budging. You're not the one who's going to go to them. And if you're a woman, traditionally the man should go to you, not the other way around. But what I'm seeing here is your heart is so big and so open to love. You have love to give to this person. It's not like you've placed restrictions on them, you know, like you've blocked them and there's no way that they can come around you. No, they can reach out to you. And when they do, it's going to give you confirmation about what you already know about them, that this is someone who has feelings for you. I mean, the Hangman is an awakening card. It's like when you have that light bulb moment. The moment they reach out to you, you're going to get that confirmation. You're going to get that ding, ding, ding. You're like, yep, I know this person's been wanting me. You know, that's all they have to do is just reach out. You see these wands, the Eight Wands and the woman on her motorcycle. The Eight of Wands is an action card. Fast action, fast communication. All they have to do is reach out to you. And then boom, it might even help you as well to get the confirmation that you need. Because maybe this person can be a bit tricky sometimes and will have you second guessing what you know about them. You know, maybe sometimes they cause you doubts because they're not being too straightforward about you. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. I really feel like this is just an individual who's in a state of reflection because in a way, they're just not present right now. They're not being present. They're too busy being in their head about you, and they're not happy with the current state of their life. They're not entertained by the people around them. It is you who they want. It is you who brings them emotional fulfillment. So they're not very present in their life. They're sort of just wandering off, you know. They're in their head is what it is. They're in a state of deep reflection because they are not happy currently. Therefore, they're not present. They're not present in their life. You know, they're not even noticing the people, places, and things around them because those people, places, and things don't fulfill them. Wow. That's what it is. We're definitely going to do part 2. And we're going to take a look at the future to see if this person will reach out to you. Will they come forward with transparency? Will they follow their heart and get this emotional fulfillment from you? So if you're interested in knowing whether or not this person's going to reconnect with you, follow me in part 2. I will put the link to part 2 in the comment section. I will pin it there. So it should be the very first comment that you see. Thank you all so much. Take care, my beautiful people. See you in part 2.